Yo, YouTube, what's up? Yeah, what up, peeps? Welcome to Wave World, and this your boy Jay, and I'm back with another 360 Wave video. Waves Washer Style Edition. Yes, Waves Washer Style Edition. This is my take on the washer style method. This is my method that I came up with, and this is the method that I found that worked for me. And I actually like the method, and people like the results of my method. So I decided to show y'all YouTube my washer style method, 360 way method on how I do my washer style. And this is my take on this method. And I'm gonna show y'all in this video the products that I use and the tools that you need in order for you to do this washing style method. Now, some of the methods, or I should say some of the steps, gonna be similar to other people's washing style methods, but mine's gonna be a little bit different. So on that note, YouTube, Wave World, let's get into this video and let's start the washing style method. So yeah, let's get in and wave up. So the tools that you're gonna need for this washing style method, this washer style edition. First of all, you're gonna need some shampoo. Now, it doesn't matter what shampoo you have, but I have Shea Moisture. Shea Moisture Retention Shampoo right here. So I got this from Walgreens. This is the smaller bottle. I didn't get the big bottle. But yeah, you can get the big bottle or the small bottle, don't matter. Or any type of shampoo, don't matter. Whatever you use for your hair, and that's what works for your texture or type of hair, then that's what you use. But if you don't have your normal shampoo, but you want to do this method, you just have some shampoo laying around the crib, then just use that. But yeah, I use the Shea Moisture shampoo, Shea Moisture. Now, second thing you're gonna need is a durag, your old durag, and some type of stocking cap. I got a Boo Boo stocking cap right here, the infamous, famous Boo Boo stocking cap that a lot of wavers have. If you don't know about this stocking cap, go check out some YouTube videos. Go look on Amazon, check your local beauty supply store. You can go cop one of these Boo Boo caps. And you need an old durag. This is the old durag that I had, so yes. Also, you need a comb. Any type of comb will do. Depending on the length of your hair. I'm with them right now, so this comb definitely suits for my hair. It's definitely suited for my hair because I'm woofing. But if I wasn't woofing and I was lower, I would use a smaller rat tooth comb with the smaller teeth on the comb to accommodate that. Because in this method, you're gonna have to comb your hair in this method. So yes, your next tool that you're gonna need is a brush. Now, this is an old CQP brush right here. A medium old CQP brush. This is an old brush. As y'all can see, the paint just been chipped off of it. It's gone. The brush is just old. So get an old brush, not your new brush, not your new World Tilt Pro or whatever type of brush you have. Don't use a new one. Use an old one because I'm gonna give y'all a disclaimer in a second about this method. Now, also you're gonna need a face towel and a regular towel. Now, you can use a regular towel or you can just use the face towel. It just all depends. But for me, for this method, I'm gonna use a regular towel and a face towel for this method. You'll see why in a second, YouTube. So, now, a disclaimer. This method can get kind of messy, but the end results is gonna be perfect. It's gonna be worth it. So it's gonna get a little messy, but once you do this a couple times, or the first time, and you understand this method, this washer style edition method, you understand this method, the way I did it, and you understand how to put the products in, how to brush it and everything, it won't be as bad or like won't get as messy, but it's still kind of messy, but you won't feel as bad about it. So yeah, also what you're gonna need for this method, avocado oil. Now I got this avocado oil from Full for Less. It's like $2 for the avocado oil right here. $2. It's like $2 or something like that. At Full for Less. I found that at Full for Less. Also for this video, now even though this says sweet almond oil, I got this sweet almond oil bottle from Sally Brewster's supply store a long time ago. But the sweet almond oil, I used all this oil up. But I bought a couple different oils that I put into this bottle in order to make a product for my hair. So I made my own product, pomade for my hair, and my oil, and I made my own oil for my hair too for this. So I put it in here. So even though it says sweet almond oil, this is not the actual oil that's in here. But I did buy a sweet almond oil bottle from the store, a different brand. And what I did was I mixed a couple different oils in this bottle right here. So if you guys want to know what oils that I mixed in this bottle right here, leave a comment below in the description in the box, and I'll let you guys know, or let you guys know in the end of the video or something like that. But yeah. And so like I said, this method is going to kind of get a little bit messy. Just to kind of warn you guys, this method is going to kind of get messy. I don't want you guys to be surprised or anything. Or like, what? You didn't tell me this? Just watch the video and you'll see what I'm talking about. So, what you're going to need also, the cup, any type of cup, bowl, or whatever you have, and one egg. One egg. Now with this egg, this egg actually shine and moisture to your hair. So you put this egg in your hair, it's going to shine your hair up. It's going to add moisturizer to your hair, and it's going to help lay your hair down. And it also has protein in this egg, so protein is actually good for your hair. So that's definitely a plus. So yeah, it's definitely a plus. So this is definitely good for your hair. So if anybody want to try to add an egg to their method or whatever, it's not going to hurt, because eggs are good for your hair too. It's like a moisturizer, protein, shine method. You know what I'm saying? It's really good for your hair too. So now, don't go out and buy a whole egg of cartons just to try this method. You don't have to do that. You don't have to add an egg in your method. But for me, when I did my experiment with this method, my hypothesis was to see if adding oils and eggs in this method with my shampoo will that help my hair lay down better, shine better, would it help my hair wave better, and in the end, when I get the results that I was looking for in my wash and style edition method, or wash and style method. That was my hypothesis. And after my experiment, my conclusion was that the final results showed that it laid my hair down and it helped my hair shine up. And after I put my products in, my hair was still laid, still shiny, still wavy, and the results were better than my last wash and style method that I did. But it definitely works. Like the old wash and style method that I did, it works. So like, give a shout out to PB for that wash and style method, and everybody else who got their own wash and style method, because they do work. You just gotta see what works for you, and you just gotta experiment with them and try them out. But they do work. So yeah, shout out to PB once again for that wash and style method. But yeah, this is my wash and style method, my new wash and style method. So yeah, so let's get this wash and style going. Let's get it in wave up and let's get to it. So further ado, the first step that you want to do, take this egg and this cup. Gonna crack the egg. Gonna put the whole egg in there. I didn't crack it out open because I want to try to see you too. You'll put the whole egg in there. Sometimes YouTube, you gotta experiment with certain methods, put your take on it, and get the results that you want. Sometimes you have to do that. Sometimes you have to experiment to see what works for you. And then you just throw the egg away. The second step is take the shampoo, any shampoo that you have, put a couple drops. Right? I mix the shampoo in it, right? Now, this mixed oil I have in here already has avocado oil in here. But this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take some drops. Get another couple drops. Just like I said, this oil mix already has avocado oil in here. That's one ingredient oil that I have in here that I will let you guys know that I have already. Now, what I want us to do is take this avocado oil right here, like remind you, this oil mix right here already has avocado oil in here and a bunch of different oils. But what I'm gonna do is take this avocado oil and pour a little bit more avocado oil in here, just a little bit more. You know, just put a little bit more avocado oil in here too, just a little bit more. Because what I found in my scientific method, what I found was when I was doing this experiment, I found that I added a little bit more avocado oil to the mix of the shampoo, and that actually helped with the process of laying my hair down, adding more shine, and giving that wavy texture that I was looking for. It actually helped. So now in your experiment, you may not have to add more avocado oil, you might have to add something else. It just all depends. You have to experiment with this method. So figure out, first of all, come up with a hypothesis and figure out, okay, how is this method going to work for me? What is my end results going to be? Write down your hypothesis, and then once you figure that out, take a look at your results. After you wash everything, do everything, brush and everything, comb, and then come up with your conclusion on whether or not is this method plausible or is it false. And for me, after I did my conclusion and everything, I found that this method was plausible, true, and it worked for me, for my hair textures, for my style. It worked, and I liked the end results, and so the other people liked my results too. So yeah. So now what you want to do? Take any of your retro comb or a spoon or whatever you have, and then you're gonna stir it around like this. Stir it around real good. Now you're gonna let this sit for a while, for a couple minutes, 30 minutes, 5-10 minutes, all depends. But for this video, I'm gonna let this sit for a couple minutes, because when I first did it, I let it sit for like an hour before I did it. But for this video, I'm gonna let it sit for a couple minutes, and I'm gonna see how that works, since I let it sit for a short amount of time versus last time where I let it set for like an hour or so, whatever. But that's that. Now, the next step is what you want to do is get your shampoo, turn the water on, your faucet on, or your sink, whatever, and get your hair wet. And then you're going to put the shampoo in your hair. So Take a towel, get all the excess water off. Now that was the first step. After you added your oils and you added your egg and your shampoo into your cup or your bowl, that's the first step. The second step is to wet your hair. Get your hair wet as possible. So you can add your shampoo. I'm about to say you're gonna take a shampoo, pour a little bit. And then you're gonna have to re-shampoo your hair at least 2 times. The first time was to kind of get all the dirt out. And then so I can see my hair is not lathered up as much. And that's because this is the first wash. So once I do it the second time, my hair is going to be lathered up and it's going to be more shampoo-y. And you're going to see the difference. I'm going to add in the third time. Put more shampoo. Yeah, you too. So you need to put more shampoo to get that last effect and put more shampoo. All depending on how dirty your hair is. So it might take a little bit more shampoo a couple times. So yeah. Okay, YouTube. I wash my hair enough to get all the shampoo out. Now you guys wondering what's the next step? What's what I want to use next? Well, next tool I want to use, and I'm probably wondering, what it say you need a comb for this method. Well, that's exactly what this comb comes in at. This method right here, this is where the comb comes in at in my washing style method. And this is where the brush comes in. Like I said, you need an old brush, not a new brush. This is the old crown poly brush that I don't really use as much set on for when I do my washing style or just washing my hair, period. So I let it set for a little bit of time, stir it up again. This is where it kind of get messy at, so we kind of be careful. So basically, now see, I got the egg yolk in my hand, right? I put it in my hair, all around in my hair. Well, I'm gonna finish putting this in my hair YouTube and show y'all what I'm gonna do next. So, yeah. Also doing this method, you want to kind of wet your hair a little bit. It's not to get a little bit dry. So that's what I'm gonna do. So like I said, if you start to feel your hair getting kind of dry, put a little water in there, kind of wetting it up. So yeah, I'm taking off. want to grab the mirror, check, see some spots that you missed in the spot. And that's what I'm checking right now. See. Okay, like I said too, this can get kind of messy, so just to warn y'all, that's a disclaimer. And so basically, I'm gonna take this comb and this mirror, just gonna comb it down in the direction you want your wave pattern to go, and where your hair grows, and where you have your pattern set up. So make sure you wipe out the excess shampoo, egg, oil off your face, because this will get kind of messy once again. And so basically, I'm just combing in the direction where my hair grows, in the direction where my wave pattern is set, and that's the way I brush too. So that's how you should definitely do it, combing it in the direction that your hair grows. So as you guys can see, combing. Like I said, this is the step where the comb comes in at. So basically, this is the styling stage. Alright, YouTube. Once you get a good comb session in, take your brush, start brushing your hair. Same way you comb it, style, and the direction that your waves grow. Okay. Now I want to add some more of the shampoo in my hair. The shampoo mixer that I had. I want to add some more in there. I just want to comb it down, add it in to where I brushed it, and comb it down in the same direction that my hair grows. Because like I said, YouTube, it can get kind of messy. So, and then just take your brush, go back over that brush and style it. Also, YouTube, what I found that in order for this method to really work correctly, when you put pomades, grease, oils, whatever in your hair, when you wash the style methods, make sure you find a brush that pulls your hair. So it could be a curved brush or it can be a straight brush. But just make sure you find a brush that will pull your hair. That will definitely help with when trying to get waves. That will definitely help your hair lay down and give you better results too. If one finds the brush was a curve or straight, don't matter the brand. As long as you find a brush that pulls your hair, that's the key. One of the keys to getting waves is finding a brush that will pull your hair. Like I said, don't matter if it's a curve or a straight brush. Just find a brush that pulls your hair. So, like if you have a straight brush or a curved brush that this pulls your hair, then use this brush. This type of brush pulls your hair, then use this. But we'll make another video on why I say find a brush that pulls your hair. Because this is what I found in my experiment that worked for me. So, yeah, let's get back to the video though. So, matter of fact, this is one of the Diane brushes, the new Diane brushes. This is the old one though, softy. It's a D8169, just in case y'all want to know what it was. But yeah. But that's not the OG softy though. But yeah. So I'm gonna get back to this brush session right here. Now YouTube, now you want to get a real good brush session in. So I'm gonna keep brushing for a little longer, and then I'm gonna get back to y'all once I get done brushing, duragging it up, washing it out. Okay, YouTube, like I said, this is the final step. Once you get done washing your hair, all you have to do really is style like you normally do, brush, put your durag on, put the products in your hair, like just go as you normally do. Now for me, once I get done washing my hair, I'm gonna brush for a while, put the product in my hair, rag up, and I'm gonna leave my durag on for a little long time. And then after that, I'm gonna take it off, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show y'all my results. So YouTube, to conclude, to recap, the things that you're gonna need for this method is a brush. Don't matter the brand. As long as it's an old brush that you don't need, it's just sitting in your room, your bathroom, your basement, whatever, collecting dust. You don't normally use it, just take a little brush that you normally use for your washing your style methods, whatever. Then get you a good mirror. Get you a cup. Get your cup, put your egg in there, put your shampoo in there, put your oils in there. Add some more extra avocado. Get you a comb, and then brush. Then make sure you have a face towel and a regular towel to kind of clean up the excess. And make sure you have some water running to wash your hair out with, or else you're gonna wash your hair out right. Need water, right? Yeah. But YouTube, that's it. That's just a recap, conclusion of what you need. Also, to recap, make sure you get a good brush session in, and make sure after you comb and you start your brush session, and then make sure you reapply your shampoo egg mix. Make sure you reapply it and then go back and get that brush session in. And make sure you leave it in your hair for at least 30 minutes to an hour. At least 30 minutes to an hour, or you could leave it in more. It's up to you. So, depending on how much time you have, what you're doing, you're not busy or you are busy, who knows. But the amount of time is up to you. But just to give a preference, give a range of at least 30 minutes to an hour. Just for some of those who would like to know that question. But yeah, YouTube, if you have any more questions about this method, if you want to see me do any other videos, leave a comment below in the description box below, and I'll get back to you guys on that. And please subscribe, rate, like the channel, and yeah, that's it. So YouTube, peace.